alternate land adult.
Come on, King.
Why that? Wait, no. Wait, time out. Wait.
Shout out to Richard Pryor.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence.
I got superpowers, nigga.
We once knew us looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate you not as calculated? I can even predict your angles. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr.
Morale.
A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music.
That's like a quadruple.
That's what he asked for.
Hey, it's a whole lot.
He literally asked for that. You never been for us by us.
It's a whole
That's never been in your collection.
It's a whole lot of shit you can go with.
Lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Tough. Hey, so I had a problem with a lot of people who heard it. See, first off,
Go ahead.
and for those that don't know, we're walking in, we're talking about the Kendrick Drake issue that took place on a monumental Friday evening.
Well,
if you were
not
up,
this
if you
song,
were
Tuesday.
woke,
Not
well,
this song.
excuse me,
You
right,
gotta
excuse
run.
me.
You
Kicked off
you
this
jumping the
week.
shark now,
I
nigga.
did. Kicked off this week, kind of volcanoed over on Friday. When Kendrick dropped this, and this is Euphoria, correct?
Yes.
When he dropped this, and you just heard the beginning of it with the beautiful, you know what I'm saying, Teddy P walking in, you know what I'm saying? Because the understanding is, if you know the song, Teddy walks it in with, "You're my latest, greatest inspiration. This is for you." You know what I'm saying? I didn't like how folks was like, well, I need my But then 5 seconds later, if you're in a car, if you have any type of speakers around, not your earbuds, because when I first heard that, I had my earbuds on. It was like, all right. When I threw it in the whip, I was like, holy shit.
For those plugged into the internet deep dive shit, right? They were saying that whole shit was a play on some infamous video of a dude with that playing in the background being very sassy into camera, like very
flamboyant.
Very.
I can see that.
And it's a famous, like,
Somebody
one of those
that
infamous,
one would know.
one of those
Yeah.
ones that, like, when people send this to you
Yeah.
or post it, it's like,
Like,
I know what that
okay.
means. Oh, that's what you
Gotcha.
want. Like, yeah, it's one of those.
See, I don't have that.
Yeah, I'm just,
were you part
young
of the?
people. No, I was. It's just the young. The young people. You know what I'm saying?
I've been around them so
I won't say
long.
young
I'll be
people.
trying to block.
You know
them
what?
out.
When I say young people, say young people, I'm not talking about. I'm talking more of the people who were young and grew up with Drake. So they're now in their 30s. Like
Gotcha.
those
Okay.
people
No,
who are
no,
in their 30s,
Gotcha.
and some people in their 20s.
Which is something
You know what I'm
we
saying?
should talk about on a little after this on the side of their sides. And I've seen this. Their sides, even after last night, either after Friday night, there's still sides. You know what I'm saying? Like loyalty, Beyonce type sides to each. And I want to talk about that.
And
later.
you can keep playing it, but Euphoria, that's it. The title is interesting. But go ahead.
Why is that?
Shows the definition of it. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made his own boys and them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like fake with a poker face. Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park your son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those
Family
mistakes. Somebody had told me that you gotta read
I would have went
ready to
that way.
level the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make pop
West
turn in
Coast
his
is a whole
grave.
different animal.
Couldn't told you niggas don't respect that nigga.
What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't want me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love her to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's not nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly.
No.
You know I got language barriers. There's no accent you can sell me. You know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm wild.
That's a shot to Snoop.
I don't know.
It was to them.
Reach.
You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me.
I like how you had niggas counting bars.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta get personal. This a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas.
It's a friendly fade. Tough.
Critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest is. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say,
I hate you.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress.
My nigga, hey, he channeled his DMX real quick. Hey, man, and what's funny is most folks who heard that immediately was like, didn't DMX say that same shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
A lot of people our age. A lot of people our age. Or people who fuck with Kendrick. Or fuck, motherfuckers who know X.
It's like, nigga, someone else said that exact same. Oh, this nigga's challenging his DMX, nigga. I really don't fuck with you.
That nigga said, I hate the way you walk, the way you talk, the
Hey,
way you dress.
the way you dress. Hey.
How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough?
Jesus.
How many more black features till you finally feel that you're
Black enough.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like
Drake
Drake when he act tough.
Come on.
Make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubb
Woo.
get my
Woo.
first one like my last one. This a classic. You don't have one. Let the core audience stomach
That's not true, bro.
Yeah, but you know, it's a battle.
It's battle rap.
Yeah,
It's battle
I
rap.
get it.
What's his classic?
Take care.
Drake?
Take care.
For
I'll give him
for the overall.
How many you got? What'd you say his classic is?
His
His
thing.
classic.
Why you think of how many?
See,
Tell me
see,
what his classic
His
is.
classic.
Don't try to push. Gun in
There's
your
no
head.
push.
I gotta say gun in your
No,
head.
there's no push. His
What's
classic
his
album to me ain't his album.
What's his
it's
classic?
it's the
What's his
mixtape. It's-
classic album?
Then you
So
gonna
he
say
don't
you
got
gonna
one.
say so far gone. That's what you're gonna say.
He gonna make you.
I'm not. I would actually say the shit after Take Care.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same.
And see, that's where
And
to
this-
me, that's where this.
Whoa, time
I would
out.
say
And
he
I
got
get
like
it.
2 or 3.
No, and I get it.
I would give
my,
him 2 or 3.
My thing is with Take Care, I understand why folks say classic Drake because it garnered different generations. You know what I'm saying? That like that whole sound in the sense.
So to take care.
I didn't really like it like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about Take Care.
Oh.
I'm talking about Take Care.
Yeah. I thought
To
you were talking
where-
about nothing was the same.
To where nothing was the same to me was a little more of what I think Drake actually is. It was a lot more airy, if that makes any sense. A lot more floaty, a lot more what I look at as
But it's
Drake,
too much.
which you said classic album. His classic album to me is So Far Gone. Not So
that's-
Far Gone. Right. So Far Gone.
But that's when he's trying to start being tough. Worst
Just one
behavior.
song.
No,
Right.
own it. Started from the bottom. Oh, he started from the bottom. Started from the bottom. From what I know, I can't go back on. No, I can't go back on Take Care. I seen motherfuckers arguing about it. He stole his whole flow from Fonte, but that's a whole different.
Nah, that's a
I
different
ain't gonna argue.
argument.
I ain't gonna argue that. But I will say, to me, started from the bottom is the beginning of the official. Damn, you took that nigga whole shit.
How many classics he got?
One. In any case,
He got.
it's gonna be one.
He got one. There's a good argument for 2 others.
no
One in the possible?
One. No.
I know. I say 1 and 2. There's two. There's
You
2
just say
possible.
solid one. If
Solid
we playing
one.
spades. How
I'll
many
say-
you got?
One.
You said
No,
one
in
possible?
fact, we
One-
playing spades.
1 and 2
I
possible.
can get your shit.
You say he might.
I can't
got
get
a
your
possible.
shit.
You don't know what's going
If
to
we
work.
playing spades, I can't get your shit.
And to me, the
You
other
don't know
one,
if we playing spades.
to me, the other 2 are views.
No.
and thank me later.
He got,
Fuck
he got,
no.
He
I
got
know.
one. And one
He
in a
got
lot
one.
of possible.
He got a couple possibles. Yeah, for me. Yeah, for me. For me, he's got one. No, for me,
and you know what? Now we underwater.
Yeah.
Now we underwater by 3.
But that's his opinion. That
Either way, using your space analogy,
y'all
now
partner.
we underwater by
Y'all-
3.
Hey, y'all across the table. Y'all partners.
Now we underwater by 3.
How many books you booking?
Oh, we playing spades.
Yep.
I'm
many you
easily
got?
make him bored. I'm gonna make this king and this queen walk. Watch me.
I have not told you.
Watch me.
Whoa, we playing
saying,
space.
if we playing space, we talking about my hand.
We playing
I'm making
space.
them
Time out.
motherfuckers- Watch me.
Time
So
out.
you gonna make
Wait,
CLB walk?
whoa, stop,
No,
stop.
I ain't
stop.
talking about CLB.
We
I'm
make
just
we
saying.
we playing space. You my partner.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And
We're playing spades with Drake.
Space is Drake
Yes.
album. Right. Check this out.
Gotcha.
And I don't tell you shit. Grab my shit, you grab your shit. What you got, fam? And your answer is, oh, we'll get bored?
I got 4.
No. I got three.
got-
I got 3.
It's 2
Dead.
and 2,
No way.
or you got 4 by
No,
yourself.
I got 3.
No way.
I got 3. I
And,
can easily get 3.
and I'll be like, then that means we must really be down bad.
How? No. If I say I got 3, I say I got 3.
3 solid.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
For the record, what's board?
4.
4. We definitely eat. Not
How?
It's
On classic
you know,
albums?
you know what we're doing? We're gonna. Who are we playing against? Because that's the other question.
You know what? That is good. Because I'll be honest with you. Whoa, before you hit that. I don't know. I only give, honestly, Kendrick 1 as well. Kendrick only has 1 classic album in my opinion.
Which one is
Besides for the shit before Good Kid, Mad City.
Section 80.
Section 80.
got a lot
Besides
of-
that,
So you don't
A lot
count
of
that.
albums to get
I don't count that.
So Thank Me Later doesn't count.
a lot of songs to get through.
It can count for you, and it still won't.
No. I'm saying those are.
Thank Me Later ain't I don't think that ain't, to me.
No, I'm saying as far as is how they were released. and
Okay.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because Section 80 was legit released.
Right.
Overly Dedicated, this shit before is kind of like so far gone.
I see what you're saying.
But although I know Good Kid, Mad City is his first album.
Thank Me
Same thing
Later
with Thank
was
Me Later
very
his first
good
album.
and not an A. It was about a good solid B, especially if it's your first shit coming walking in the door.
I feel like ice water in my veins.
This nigga just played me a commercial. Oh God,
Facts,
hey,
right.
hey, seriously, like,
Ice Water.
Made it work.
can't
Though.
make this.
Yeah.
He did. What are you trying to play? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you can get back to it. My bad. You know, come on, man. You know,
It's beef cast.
yeah. Pause.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo, we stop playing around and take this shit seriously.
Don't take it
No, you got to
serious.
run it back. You got to run it. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. We got a timeline to correct.
That was this the next song.
No, it wasn't.
What's the
No, it
next song
wasn't.
after
What did you play after that?
No, it wasn't. You did not play 616 in LA because
No.
616 in LA
Yeah, that
is
came
next.
before
What
that.
was next after that? You're right.
Yeah, you can't. That came before that.
They did, but that ain't.
That's no. You-
Chronologically, what are you
Please
talking
give me
about,
that.
dog?
Please give me that Al Green sample.
what are you-
That Al Green cleared.
Whoa,
and fucking tweeted out
Do we
from
want to
his
talk
own
about
account.
that? Time out. Do we want
Al
to talk
Green's
about
official
that?
account retweeted.
Do we want to talk
this shit
about
out.
that? Do we want to talk about that?
That's
See,
crazy.
This is new age level type
I'm just saying, man.
beef, this, or that, or whatever. Where everything is right there at your fingertips, depending on who you are. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you know. My man said, okay, bet. Who your daddy? That's your daddy, brother.
No. To get an Al Green
Bet.
sample cleared, and then have Taylor Swift's producer.
Produce the track. I'm talking more so about Larry Graham on the bass line.
If you're a Drake
Oh,
fan,
I know that.
if you're
Yeah,
a
right.
Drake-
I know.
That's more so what I'm talking about. Larry Graham on the
That's-
bass line.
But that above that, fam, everybody ain't getting Al Green samples cleared.
I agree.
Especially
Top
not
level
quickly.
trolling though. But then again,
Same thing with the Marvin sample he got cleared.
Time out. Again,
You
then
need
again,
he should have
these
did
cats,
Marvin Gaye.
These
He
cats
did it already with Heart.
He
That's why
already
he
did.
did. That's why
That's
he
why he
wasn't gonna run
didn't
it back.
go-
Yeah,
yeah,
I knew that's why he wasn't
But
running it back.
show that relationship. Show
Okay.
that. Show like
feel you.
you do that, and you keep doing it. Like nigga, I'm in Marvin Gaye. I'm nephew over there.
People keep
You
saying,
can never get a Marvin Gaye sample.
but see, that's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
drop a line
But
about it.
there's people saying he ain't done, but
But see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody like Kendrick Lamar or Drake, they can get these samples.
no.
No, the relationships that certain people have.
Money speaks. Drake got money.
Kendrick got relationships.
In this situation and beef.
No, but that's what I'm
relationship.
Your face is telling me you understand what I'm saying.
But no, I'm saying the gay family don't work like that.
I get that, but money speaks. And so what I'm saying is all it does is what you would pay 3 times for my relationships make me pay half.
Right.
So
Right.
that's the only
Right.
thing. It's this, but Drake has it.
I'm agreeing with
in
that.
this situation for beef. I'll pay triple to
get on the whatever
to make my punch sting.
Indeed.
Right. Like so in this situation, yeah. If I'm trying to do an album and they like, nah, I won't clear it, then yeah, I'll figure out another way. But in this situation, because he used that and he keeps saying this.
I'm come out of pocket. Fuck
and,
all that.
And it shows his black card. Like I have a black family with a legacy in music, and that's backing.
You want to go
But
there?
So now y'all can stop looking at Lucian.
You want to go there? You want
Now
to go
you
there?
can stop looking at Lucian and start saying maybe it's the Vandrosses.
And okay, and I will say
You know what I'm
this.
saying? Like if he get the Vandross estate, then what the fuck?
Okay, that's cool. But
Never gonna be?
there are certain artists.
If 40 get the Vandross,
love with me.
nigga, if you put Drake and Vandross and you put 40 with the stems of Vandross, you get 40. I don't even need Drake. Nigga, you can put you on that.
Hey, it's gonna crack. Hey, it's gonna crack. I guarantee it.
40 drums with Luther Vandross. I said it right here. Do it. Do it.
Man.
So you think 40's still gonna be here?
Ooh,
Come on, Pusha
OVO?
T.
that's that.
This, come on. This nigga is Pusha T that just made y'all look at this nigga. That is a what's the thing when you look at people? HIPAA violation, nigga.
HIPAA.
What the fuck?
Nigga, that's private.
No, I mean, 40's,
private.
40's still gonna be within the circle.
Do it now. That's why you got to do it now.
No, I was.
We got to
saying
talk
it
about the
network.
fight that's happening right now. Fuck
not
when
that he's gonna be
40 gonna be
alive.
alive
I
or
wish-
not. He is alive now.
I'm not saying he's gonna be alive. I mean, is he the anyway? We'll talk about that
What's
later.
wild
We can keep-
is,
we can keep
you
going.
know, stuff like this.
No, wait. Not to cut you off. My third point about that is you need to do that because if, and I'm fast forwarding my own shit, but if the whole embassy is raided, then you need to have black people on your side. Look, I got the Avant estate. I got this. So when the shit hits the fan,
I got backing, real backing.
that camera is gonna go to them and be like, "You've been backing him, so what say you?" And
what
then you have
Kendrick-
to say he's good.
and what Kendrick
you
say?
can't be like it's just
What
for the money.
Kendrick say?
None of
Get
that.
away.
He's
Get
got-
away.
So you got to start making relationships now.
He's got
right?
got all the back
before
and
they get more information.
He's got all the back and the knees
It's
with half
people on
his
the
family.
fence.
Oh, we jump.
He's got all the back and the knees with half his family.
You trying to say you?
I'm just saying I want my lighter. That's all. I'm just saying he got half his back and half his family. So whatever you figured out how you look at it how you want to look at it.
Yeah, all the Memphis.
The-
That's half his family. See what I did there? Now I make you say it. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah.
okay.
I don't.
Because I don't have no dog in this fight.
No, I have a reply.
That's half his family.
I have a reply. I have a reply.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know how many people celebrate Yom Kippur in Memphis.
A good Javen answer. Good job.
He don't.
No, he just know. He just yeah. That was a good. You know what I'm saying? Hey. If
What does that mean, though?
If Push was in Jewish,
I don't either.
if
Nobody knows how
if
many
Push
people
was
say-
in Jewish.
We in
this is what
Chicago.
it would be. If it was a Hebrew, this is what it would be.
6. What's the name of this shit?
616 and
I can't even speak.
Jesus Christ.
Sissy music. No, I'm talking shit.
Whoa, before you hit that, I only want to say this. The Lot Podcast, we called this. And this is actually Kendrick.
I thought you drank that out the bottle. I'm like,
Wow.
Doug, hey,
I'm like,
hey,
he
Doug.
just asked. I just handed him the bottle. I'm like,
He like, this nigga,
Because
hey,
if
is he
it's
okay?
You
with
know
it?
what? Okay, some shit you would do.
Yeah, I agree.
you always
Yep, got to.
But you have though.
Got
I'm
to.
on
camera. I'm on
Nigga,
camera.
you
got to.
have, my nigga. You have.
Hey, you see.
Dollar
You see?
dime, dollar dime.
Goddamn right.
Shit.
Fucking oh.
I'm sorry. My bad. It was his fault. He pointed something out.
Yo,
Nigga.
you better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, Top Dog, who the fuck they think they playing with?
Oh.
Extortion
The rest is-
name as soon as you jump
I just went
off
back.
of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic
Pause.
to lame shit. Only
Remember,
Oh yeah, because we got
a couple weeks ago, we had spoke and we had said,
that's how we called it.
and we had
That's your
said,
point.
yep, that's my point. And we had said, for Drake to really get involved, and really get involved, he got to go back to the timestamp demos. He got to go back to that energy, that this or that or whatever. And my man
Stole it.
decided, hey, I see what you be on, and yet I'm about to craft this a whole different.
But he did that.
He tried to
different
A-Mallet
rap.
before you
Whole
started.
different
Like,
other.
he tried to A-Mallet with that.
Yeah,
he
whole
did his own
different
timestamp. Cool. But does Drake still do a timestamp? Do we still get a timestamp Drake? Because that's what the fans
If we
want,
do, that
everybody.
shit gonna be cold.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're saying the same. Why? Because now we've kind of got past.
We're going too fast.
Drake.
We're going too fast.
Are
Because
we?
We're going too fast.
We
Yes,
are.
yes,
Because
yes.
we're getting.
We are.
No,
they?
no.
Whoa.
As far as asking that question, whether or not
Okay.
you'll get a timestamp,
Okay.
we got to even get
616.
It's the
16.
reflection.
Oh, you
It's
could
the
have. Oh, you
reflection.
could have kept playing. There was a
was the
bar at the
reflection.
end of that shit, but it's all good.
It's the reflection.
Keep playing.
No, it was
Yeah.
right there. You just paused it. I thought.
Yeah. This 616. But I can go back to
No swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprise, you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga.
That was first person shooter. That feature request that you was
Ain't
talking
even
about.
gotta be deep, I guess.
That would have been dope.
When you see success, everything with
I agree, Steve. I was like, fuck.
man's way to one hand and it won't be
And he like, I don't know what to say on that.
Because I'm gonna come at you.
First person shooter?
I'm at you.
You got to give me a different title and then name it first person. You can't send Kendrick a beat with J. Cole and Drake on it and call it first person shooter and think he not going to turn the gun on y'all. Like, that's just us sitting at the table and be like, hey, guys, let's come up, because we the GOATs, right? Let's come up with the, you Drake, I'm J. Cole, and you Kendrick, and let's...
Ignorant. The Three Kings. They could have did so much shit off
There's
that
no
shit,
way
bro.
that I'm going to
Ooh.
shoot down and be like, we're sitting at a mountaintop.
Right, but my verse has
I'm
everything.
going to spin my gun and be like, hey, it's like, who wouldn't
Get off
do
the
that?
mountain.
Do you
Have you ever played King of the Mountain?
do you believe
No
he's,
3 people sitting at King of the Mountain. You don't play it like that.
do you believe he sent a verse back? And it was because that was the other rumor that
I
he
don't
sent.
believe that.
He sent a verse back and it was like
Right.
Control, and
No,
then they put it
I don't
on there.
believe.
I don't believe that.
You know
either.
what? If it was like Control, I do believe it. But overall, I don't.
I don't think he sent anything.
But
If he did, he sent it to Cole, and Cole was like, I can't send this to Drake.
well, it's Drake's
I can see
song,
that
not
happen.
Cole.
But then
I know that.
Okay.
just saying.
Circumvent.
I'm
here.
just saying
And
that
Cole,
the
like
whole,
that
like-
shit, Cole can't have it. That shit ain't gonna work, bro.
Not on his shit. Like, we got to, like, that shit in Cole hard drive.
The wild
by the
thing
way,
is,
Cole was right.
No, Cole was absolutely.
That was, I didn't want to get to this question, but we're going
No,
here right now.
Are we gonna do it now? We gonna do
answer this
that
question
part right now?
Do you look at Cole's apology different?
Yes.
Do you look at J. Cole's apology
Yes.
different
and
right
this,
now?
And this is why I say yes. This is why I say yes.
We jumping the shark.
This is why I say yes. And I get
I got to go to 616.
I get the culture and I get this and that or whatever, but we got to keep in mind. Let's say Cole is the middle ground of both of these men. He's the lynch point for all three of this or whatever. He's the one that keeps. He's the Raheem of the crew. You know what I'm saying? On a Juice reference, he's the Raheem
So who's
of the
Tupac?
crew.
Who's Tupac? Who's
Tupac would be Kendrick.
Drake.
No.
so Tupac is Kendrick?
Wait, no. Tupac would be Drake, and On My Ups would be no. You're right. No, how this is going? Yes. No.
In this
So
scenario.
How this
Only
is
in
going.
this scenario.
Only in this scenario. Only in this scenario.
That's
only in this
nasty, bro.
scenario.
That's just
It's the-
nasty.
Dude,
That's-
it's the
say
truth
it.
though.
That's the-
It's the truth though.
That's disgusting. No, he's not, because he's never. You
No,
can't,
that's
you,
not-
You can't. Put,
So I'm going back. Watch this. Watch
you gotta
this.
pick a different
No,
metaphor.
No, watch this.
That's what you do.
I will not.
If your metaphor
I will not,
leads you
I will
to
not,
Drake,
I will
and
not.
is
I
Tupac.
will not. No.
In any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Watch this.
You gotta change that.
Watch this.
Hey,
Watch this.
Hey, that don't work in no way, shape. I don't know what character that nigga in play that you can be like, you know what? That's Drake. Yeah, he's Tupac's character in that. In no way, shape, form, or fashion, that nigga is Tupac. Nothing.
Got you.
He's Raheem.
Got you. So he's Bishop. He's Bishop then.
He's Raheem.
I'm not gonna even say Tupac. He's Bishop, and this is why.
He's Raheem.
The man has shot at this man since
Raheem dies.
right. He's not Raheem. Raheem is J. Cole.
I don't see it. It's okay.
Raheem
Wait.
was the buffer between the two.
So is
No.
Academic Steel?
No, J. Cole is
Yes.
Steel.
Who is Steel?
J. Cole.
No.
Who's Steel?
J. fucking Cole.
No.
J. Cole is Steel. He's
No.
not Raheem.
Still continue to go with the understanding. No, that doesn't.
In this
Cole
scenario.
got the
But he
fuck
got
up
out of
out of
everything.
there. No.
He's like, I'm out of
No,
here.
that's not true.
He's not
Steven.
involved. And what happened to him?
The
He
last
still
two
got
in the
shot.
elevator. The last two
What
in the
happened?
elevator.
He still got shot.
The last
Who
two
you
in
shoot?
the
But he's still
Who
alive.
shot
So
him?
who
Who the
not
last?
dead?
Who
so
shot
the-
him?
in this scenario? Who the last two in the elevator?
Drake and his ego.
You showing your hand. God damn it. Hey, Komet. I'm going to call you Komet. Hey. I'm going to call you Komet. You showing your hand, man. You are showing your hand, and it's very blatant. Hey, I just want you to know that if that's what you want to continue to do, that's fine. But you are nigga.
No, I just said you got to change it.
No,
Come on, man.
I won't, and I'm about to tell
can
you why.
Can you agree with
I'm
me?
about to
that
tell you why.
You can't put the
I'm
two
about to tell
niggas
you
in the
why.
same sentence.
To the normal hip hop, this or that or whatever, they just get on this right now. These niggas been shooting each other since 2011, 2012, 2013. Those little shots that you hear on certain, and you be like, well, what is it? They're talking to each other. It's old school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Biggie, Nas, I ain't
not-
gonna say Pac, because Pac
It was
say your
Nas and
name.
Jay.
Jay.
It was Nas
but
and Jay.
more so where a motherfucker be talking about you. And I ain't gotta say your name. I'm gonna say these little this or that or whatever's. You talk about Motor Mouth, I'm put this Motor Mouth in this understanding, you know what I'm saying?
But he
You
did-
talking about I'm just saying.
He had a
in
lot.
that aspect, this is Drake. Drake did not like that dude.
He had a lot
After
more.
he
but
said
had
what he said.
Yeah, he didn't like him after Control, but
Right.
he had a lot more fire for Big Sean.
Who?
Drake.
Why did he?
I mean, same shit, but that
Why did he?
man, it's still
No,
Yeah.
see, no. Why
No.
did Drake have more smoke for Big Sean than he did for Kendrick? He'll throw these little shots at
'Cause-
Kendrick,
no,
but he'll
you know why?
almost flat
know
out
why?
tell you about.
Cause this nigga, you know what he is? He one of them niggas like I can shoot at niggas, and here you go. But when somebody really stand up, and when a real nigga walk in the room, you ever seen a loud nigga when a real nigga walk in the room, they get quiet?
I'm the real nigga. I'm sorry.
So there you go.
And I think that's what everybody's arguing. Who's the real nigga in this situation?
I think folks our age
Oh, that's what it
It's
was.
616.
don't
It was
give a
this-
shit about that part.
Hold on,
Six,
hold
six,
on.
16.
The whole I do. We're
I'm
just
playing 616.
the whole king. I know we can. The
done
whole
stopped it
I know
100
the
times.
whole king and the blammy line. That shit
Okay.
was that was
but
nasty.
there was a few.
You do music, you know when the music coming in.
Yeah.
Talk us into it. Watch it.
Survival.
That ain't
No. People. And I didn't like folks saying, you know what I'm saying, everything should be like, you know what I'm saying, for the radio. This is beef, baby. No. I don't need to have the same cannon in the motherfucking bump, yo. Dude, seriously. This is beef. This is war.
I
ain't gotta keep hitting you with the 16. Hit you with the sniper.
And
this is him saying, this is hip-hop. Shut up.
Can teleport this type of freedom. God, my confession is yours. But who am I if I don't go to war? There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself with not far short. Raise my hands to a falling sky. I fantasize me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me. I come.
How old is his oldest child? I mean, his youngest child. How old is his youngest child? Is what I'm asking.
Tolerate.
2, maybe I think 3.
Tolerate.
Because whatever the album cover was shot,
Right.
and
That's
that
why I
was
said
how many
tolerate.
years ago? He looked like he was about. I think he was like.
We don't know when the
8,
age of that album is. Like,
No,
it
when
could've
the- yeah,
shot
I
it.
think-
But we got an idea of when the album, like he said,
You
this
say
baby,
around-
his
you-
young, so would you say his youngest child is under 5?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Maybe 3.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
3. It's
Like
3
I
at the
said,
most.
Tyler.
3,
Tyler
yeah,
age.
yeah.
Cover my heart, then open me
I got a
up.
theory.
Picked up a
Of?
lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul, staring in the mirror, asking where I was from often. I know this type of power is gon' cost, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. The mannerisms of Raphael, I can heal and give you art, but the industry's cooked as I pick the carcass apart. Yeah, somebody's lying. I can
Here we
see
go.
the vibes on act.
Hey, that was just like
All
intro
that.
to. Hey, that was just like intro to Heat.
Be in your chest.
The way that nigga intro himself,
Yeah. Hey.
I'm gonna go back a little bit because
Intro D.
If you a DJ, you wouldn't start the song until after this voice stops.
Right.
Watch. This is like
And you can hear the difference. You can hear
it's like a preface
start
to a
stop.
book.
Right. We go. The melody.
This is where you
voice
start
or whatever.
fading.
The melody is still there, and then you
tone.
gonna hear right. You gonna hear the tone switch. Right. Boom.
That's
Now
where
we
the
barking.
DJ go.
Yup. Now we barking. Everybody in the tone like this. Cause okay. Why? Cause we riding the track. We on the track. You hear that Al Green back there? Everybody with any type of knowledge of music understands certain sounds. Al Green, Barry White, Luther Vandross, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson,
What you just
Prince.
said. What you just said is why Drake is losing. Certain sounds.
Garnering everything instead of that
Certain
one.
sounds.
He's
never,
real shit.
in my opinion, he is winning on some fronts, and this
Energy, he's number one on that one.
his energy is more accepted and
Number
more,
one.
Yes. Accepted tones and certain tones, like you said, that shit, that Kendrick, that vibe that's hitting, he's hitting more 8 to 80.
What? Yes.
Kendrick is hitting
Yes.
a different.
You mean Drake? Oh, well, okay,
No,
I'm sorry.
Kendrick is hitting 8 to 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that listens to this is going to listen
Anybody.
to everything.
Yeah.
Drake's shit doesn't hit like that. And this is the first time Drake has ever had to deal with that.
Yep.
Adversity
Drake
on that.
usually makes this song.
I'm the pop guy. I get the numbers.
If we rewind past before these songs, Like That is number one over.
yes.
So Drake hasn't had to deal with, when I go outside, I'm hearing my opponent. I'm
Right.
hearing the ops.
Right.
I'm hearing.
Not me.
Because he did back to back, charged up, all of that. So when it's like,
You ain't even got to go to what's it called? Just,
I'm just
right
saying.
now, the shit that just dropped.
I
you got them beat by 200,
look, hold on.
200 views.
I seen it.
with a 30-minute head start.
Wait,
which
hold
is
on. I
wild.
seen it.
but that's that's a different thing, because that's Drake's battlefront in the sense of he's digital. I'm more focused. I'm like, you chasing the fame, and here this nigga that is a recluse, quote unquote.
I'm saying the Recluse got them beat by 200.
That's what I'm
200K.
saying. If a recluse steps out, and then you have to ask yourself why, and you have to trend that and look at those numbers of why, and it's Al Green.
I was watching it on
Teddy Pendergrass.
I was watching it on YouTube live because when Drake dropped his shit, I watched the video, I watched his shit, and I was like, all right, I watched it again. And the next thing that popped up, that's the only reason I knew, was the Kendrick shit. It literally, Meet the Grams was the next thing that popped up. It was like, oh, YouTube, you know what you're doing. And it was like, it literally said 3 minutes ago it came out, right? And it was like, oh, okay. So then I listened to them both back to back a couple of times. And then I literally seen, as I'm sitting there watching it, Drake at one point was at 33K, and then Kendrick was at like 80K. Then Kendrick was at like 400K, and then Drake was at like 250K. Then at one point in time,
Then the shit
it kept going. It was like Drake was at 700K. This nigga had 1.7. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
with a
it
30-minute head start, that was the thing on that.
Yo, this is crazy,
Dude,
see this in real and out because
I said for the
I just kept bouncing back.
when everything is over, because I don't know if folk know, Monumental Day, May
That's a
3rd,
crazy ass night.
2024, Monumental Day,
It's probably the best
Monumental Day,
day in hip hop beef.
or evening, Monumental Evening.
I'll say this. It is the best because we don't live in the era where niggas will run to the radio station. Because in the era of Beanie
I said
Siegel
that
and
same
Jada
shit.
Kiss running back
I
and
said
forth
that
to the
same
radio
shit.
station,
I said
when
that
they
same shit.
beefed, that was crazy.
I said that same
was
shit.
nuts.
I said the same shit because
that
that's
was
the,
real time
That's the
for
only
that
way
time.
that you can get close to something like this. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, because you're gonna have to take weeks, months to actually put out a response back, to where now everything is so digital, so instant. I can do that shit right now. Where in that day, the Philly, the Benny, Jada
Yeah, the state-
issue is right in the middle.
the state
it's right
property-
in the middle.
the state
So I'm
property
gonna go
law shit,
straight to the radio, because radio is still what it is at the point in time. I'm gonna put what I would 3 weeks later. No, we gonna do this right now.
That's the only other one that I could think of.
I agree.
That was
I
kinda
agree.
Like
that
that
see,
was
and that's
that
why,
shit was so like
that's
right now.
How weren't you in that picture with the rest of the disciples?
Hey, look, 50 was kind of on that, but 50 wasn't rapping.
No, 50 was
You
talking
know what I'm
shit.
saying? Yeah, 50 was on one, but he wasn't rapping. But that's a whole
Talking
other,
shit.
yeah.
I'm gonna
This is
go Family
different.
Matters Drake. Let's see what we
Family Matters Drake. What you talking? Family Matters Drake. Here we go. Well,
The intro.
He
was
named
cool.
it Family
He should have
Matters?
kept it. Yeah, he should have added the intro to the real shit. too.
right.
Yeah,
The shit
I
he
would've
just
liked
kept on
that.
IG.
take this shit
Let me see what he got.
Niggas is a joke. I take it serious though.
I like that. Niggas is a joke, but I take it serious. Let's go. He clever.
If Drake shooters doing TikToks, nigga really shooting in your gang. That's peace, brother. Y'all ain't getting shit shot. Nigga can't listen to the stick.
This is the beginning? This is second.
Hip-hop, nigga, you don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe.
This ain't how it start.
I just lip lock with her.
It's not how the video starts.
This ain't how it start, G.
Not on YouTube.
Family Matters.
That's
Yeah,
not
Family-
how it start, bro.
Not on YouTube.
It's
not the
3.
video.
That's the
I'm on
second.
YouTube.
Yeah.
No, work with me. That's the second
not-
track. He did 3
Making this
beats
song,
on that.
you
On that.
shouldn't start
There you
by
go.
saying,
I said it. I know that you mad. I've been.
First of all, what is that? Who is that chick and what does that mean?
That could be in. Okay, so he was talking about the
I
nigga
just wanna
side.
say, because I feel like the backwards, the whole shit that Kendrick just did with,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, shout out Richard Pryor.
Shout out to Wiz. Shout out Barry Gordy.
All
Clear
that.
that motherfucker.
But I'm saying he responds with the
Play it again. Is it playing? Because I can't remember. Is it playing forwards? Because then
It's
you
playing
gotta,
That's what I'm
forward.
saying.
then you got to play reverse
Let's go.
to figure it out.
Not this.
maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
Oh,
I said it. I
No,
know
that
that
could
you
No,
be
but
anything.
what is that from?
I don't know. That could be anything.
That's
but
I'm
we know
saying.
what he's talking
Like,
about.
It's a reason you picked that, but let's go.
Well, that's because of the
Well, no, it's
Twitter
just
shit.
no. Time out, pause.
That's-
It just intros in me saying nigga.
Yeah,
You're telling me that I
because-
can't say nigga
because
and the
of the
lady
whole-
is saying it.
Don't you remember he shared the whole messages with his mom? Then he said he didn't share the message
So is
with his
that his
mom.
mom?
Yes, that's Sandra.
Take it back.
That makes
Take it
sense.
back. I like that.
maybe
That's
in
it.
this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
Sandra.
it. I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my
I
scene.
like
I
this.
deal with his dad. I gotta go bad. I gotta go
I
bad.
like this. If you in your car, this shit slam.
Drop.
This shit
That's
slam.
the only.
didn't finish
That's the
doing
only
it.
thing I didn't like.
Nigga.
That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
Yeah, what?
Don't double back on the same.
But this thing.
On the drop and give me dry. Is it that?
But this is
I
how
didn't like that
But
either.
this how the video.
I didn't
ended.
like that either. Agreed. No, agreed. He went with the visuals as well. So I give him a little pub on that. But that shit. Okay, watch this. Watch this.
Wait, before you finish, I think he's trying to show that I've been had this. So I'm showing you a continuation. It's kind of like when Joe Buttons had the 3, 4, and 5 shit. So it fades out and then it fades in. Or whenever a rapper has, like say they have 64 bars, but then they ended at 3 minutes, but the end of the 3 minutes fades.
But he never repeated the hook.
This is real fucked up
He
because
did.
y'all
He
not
did.
y'all
This right
he
here.
did.
This
No,
right here.
Joe.
Didn't
I'm saying
start
Joe.
by saying-
Joe.
No, the
I said
hook.
it. I know that you
No,
mad.
he
I'm
does.
saying you're comparing it. No, he was just comparing. So pause real quick. You were just comparing it to Joe, and in that same space, yeah, Joe continued. Yeah, because that's
Okay.
what he just compared it
Oh
to.
no.
I can give you-
But
I can
I
give you an
disagree.
example.
Joe didn't. Joe didn't repeat
did.
the exact
He
same
didn't.
hook.
That
no,
wasn't how I agree with mine.
Well, first of all, Joe don't have a lot of hooks. But what I'm saying is, I'm saying in the songs that have 3, 4, and 5, and 6, I don't want to say it never gets to 6. But when I'm saying the songs that have multiple parts to it don't have hooks.
By Joe, yes.
He's
You're right.
usually-
He's just
ranting.
I agree.
And so the producer or whatever hits cut and be like, all right, that's
Punch
3.
right here. Cut
Yeah,
that.
and
yo,
then
I'm
they
with you.
fade it, and then they, you know what I'm saying? So this is a nigga that makes songs, and he makes, you know what I'm saying? So even in that, like, you knew at the end of Before Euphoria, I can't think of the name of the songs because so many came out this week. But before that song came out, when he was like, I'm trying to keep it PG, and then they fade out, you knew he was finna go somewhere else. So he's showing you that I'm continuing that. I'm showing you that
I hear
this
that.
is it's kind of like
It
I'm
never stopped.
I'm showing you
yeah.
that this is the same studio session. I'm showing you that it's old. I'm showing you that I haven't even went back in. I'm showing you that this is what like I said, I don't even want to. You want to stop now because I'm gonna keep going. This is kind of that.
Okay, you keep that sentiment. Let's go.
Production wise and understanding of production wise and the
'Cause
understanding of all this.
that same
You
sentiment.
agree with me?
Yeah.
So we'll both lose.
Here's the thing. No, Steve.
You agree with me at the beginning, man.
Steve,
I'm playing.
Hey, you
I
talk too
agree.
much. Hey, then you talk too much.
Hey, look, Steve. I agree with your sentiment, but watch that same sentiment come back to hurt you.
See, but watch this. Watch this. Y'all can disagree.
Show me where.
This is the equivalent of Jay-Z Nas now. Jay-Z would always get greater beats than Nas. You could play that shit.
Who's Jay-Z?
and
Who's Nas? We did the Bishop
Drake,
and Nas.
Drake is Jay-Z on the side of how the beats are driven. If you give either one of these cats a good track,
You agree with that?
they are going to ride that. But the understanding is the collaboration of how I sound over me.
Do
riding
you agree
this
with what he
track.
said before
I
you
will
say
say-
something?
I agree with it in
go
part.
ahead.
In part, because here's the only difference.
you always gotta
No,
get you.
no,
Nah, you got you with
no,
that part.
because the only difference is
51-49.
the Nas.
We don't know that.
No, I got you.
This is where you say that.
The Nas on this side can do everything that the Jay-Z
time out.
on this side
Okay,
can do.
Time.
Everything.
So my
when it comes to that
Got you.
shit,
Got
Who's
you.
Nas?
that would be Kendrick.
Oh, and his
So my
second.
rebuttal
Yeah,
back, my rebuttal back to that would be this. Yeah, but I'm not just like Nas, and I'm still gonna light your ass up.
Okay.
The better track is
All right.
Takeover over Ether, but the way Ether is straight sinister with what is being said,
So what matters?
destroys the other side.
As somebody famously said, right? Jay-Z may take over for everybody. Nas may Ether for Jay-Z.
Okay,
Drake is battling everybody, and you can hear it even in
Yes,
this.
I agree.
Even in this,
I
he's
agree.
battling everybody.
No, he gave a couple.
Kendrick
of people.
is talking to one person and
Right.
has been talking to one person for
Right.
3 songs.
Right, cool. No, Paul, stop. No, that's bullshit, dog.
You started. That was his rebut. Hey. All right, I'd be like academics in here.
Did you see Academic's live reaction to both of them shits?
Yes.
Oh my God. Somebody needs to
I just
record
showed you.
that because
No,
that's the biggest
that.
cheerleader in the world for Drake. And he stopped that shit after the first 3 words and said, no, you got to run the fade. You don't even,
You saw that?
it don't even matter.
No.
You have to run the fade.
First of all, on some YouTube shit, anybody watching this shit, y'all YouTube people, everybody out there, anybody that's watching, shout out Spotify too.
Y'all see my clear cup? Look at that.
No. They don't.
They don't see it.
You like
Double
Captain-
entendre. Double entendre. Hey, fuck with me, Steve.
We like the Spider-Man meme.
Right.
No.
They like, look at my head. Hey,
That
I
nigga
disappeared.
played all the song. He didn't start his pot. I told y'all that. He didn't start his pot till like, and I still don't know if he started it.
He didn't. He started
No,
by playing
but
the Drake.
no. First of all,
and while
yeah.
he was playing it,
But that's like the first
what's
seven.
it called
That's in the
came
first
on.
10 minutes. And then he was like, "All right, oh shit, like, oh, I see Kendrick respond, or somebody sent it to him, however." And then he went to it, and then he played it, and then he
He
stopped.
lost his mind. He stopped after the first 3 words and said, "No, you got to run the fade." And he was just dancing and bouncing to. In my line, Steve. He was just dancing and bouncing to the Drake. And was like, oh shit, they didn't drop the Kendrick. And the first shit that Kendrick said was, Adonis, I'm sorry for your father. And it was like, oh, he hit pause and said, nope, you have to run the fade.
Even though it's a different emotion, this back and forth is gonna have niggas emotional like Pac and Biggie. Even
don't
though the
know. I said
emotion
that.
is
It
different.
had a
No.
different-
But what I'm saying
I
is
said that.
back then niggas
'Cause it's
was,
not gangster.
Niggas,
It's a different- No,
niggas
I understand
was,
exactly what you're saying.
and how niggas defending how you know what I'm saying.
I understand.
This is a little bit different.
Watch this,
and
watch
look,
this, Steve.
No, look. When Act did his whole shit, first of all, he played Drake like 2 times in a row.
Yeah, he
and
doubled
like,
up.
let's go.
He
Like,
kept on. He
yeah,
bounced.
He
He
like
had it.
nigga, he's standing up. He doing his
He
whole
had
shit.
it.
But look,
That nigga didn't get up from an
when that nigga heard that nigga hit play, he was like, "Oh shit, I see."
Yeah, he did this
No,
like
no,
that.
he said.
He said, oh shit. So Kendrick dropped
"Hold
too.
on, don't step on my shit."
I'm sorry.
That nigga said, "Somebody send me some Kendrick shit." Let me see what this shit talking about, man. They talking about Kendrick drop. Let me look at this shit. That nigga hit play. He was
Adonis,
playing.
I'm sorry for your father.
The nigga, no, he didn't hit pause. He played. He talked over it. When that nigga hit pause, that nigga said,
"Compromise." Why you say me for?
like that nigga said.
No, that was early.
No,
that was the first.
No, when he played the shit.
No, that was the first one.
That was the first one, Steve.
No, that's Euphoria. That's what I'm saying.
No.
I'm not talking about. I'm going back to when I first the first when Act first played the shit, and when he first saw that.
I'm talking about Meet the Grams. That nigga stopped.
That was later in the day. He went live again. I'm talking about that nigga was like, pause, like, but you can see him excited for the whole shit.
Yeah,
How my compromise?
he's
Why you say
happy.
me for?
You talking about Act? Oh God!
How my compromise?
Oh God!
Why you say me
My
for?
nipples are hard. Oh shit! Come on, Act. You got you gonna have to be a little bit more grown on shit. That's not me hating on you. You got your platform. You do what you do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to man up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You sound like a little girl. Like, oh God, oh shit.
Hey,
said my name.
He
How
does.
my compromise?
He,
How am I? Oh God.
he does.
You're not.
He does.
Stop.
And one of the best tweets I seen, I said this off mic and I said it on camera. I don't know who. I need to start adding the motherfuckers who did it. Yeah, that might be good.
Maybe.
Motherfucker said that.
You scared?
No, I just don't remember the shit.
Moses. He ain't scared of shit. He already seen what had
How my
happened.
compromise?
Hey, Steve, you already know what happened.
for?
We asking the wrong questions. Hey, he already knows what's about to happen.
the fact that Joe Buttons and academics are Woj and shams for hip hop right
That's
now.
funny.
Complex really fumbled the bag.
You supposed to hit the button on your own self right there.
That was. I was like, yeah,
How my
that.
compromise? Why you say me for?
Come on, man.
We ain't gotta go into that.
Get back to meet the parents, man. Or
Meet the Grams.
No, not me. We ain't even finished. Drake ain't finished.
All right, we ain't go to Family Matters.
Yeah, Family Matters. Family Matters. Because he got to get into his, you know what I'm saying? His Top Boy England joint. You know what I'm saying? I listen to music. I know what that beat is from. I know what that is. I know what you're doing. It's cool.
You just acting like an activist. It's make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate the
All right, I have a question. Pause it. I have a question, right? Because do you think it was a good or bad decision to shoot at everybody on this song, or not give Kendrick a straight, direct, this is aimed dead at you, after he already it came at you twice?
I'm gonna answer this
since you've responded.
I'm gonna answer this. You ready for this, Steve?
No.
I think both of them already had songs ready in the clip.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
whoa. Already had songs ready in the clip. And from the video, just from what you're saying right now, the first part was aimed at whoever. The second to third part of the video and song all have the words right there for you to actually see. To make me think, especially since it's three different tracks on that Drake demo, that this is a anthology, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That we're gonna blend into this
but
or that.
within each track, he shoots at multiple people.
Not as much as other verses in the track.
Every track, every single one, he shoots at multiple people. I just said,
in those three verses, he shoots at multiple people. On the second and third verse, who's he shooting at besides Kendrick?
Oh, he's shooting at Weeknd, Future, Metro, Rick.
What are you talking about? He
did
talk about the Weeknd. If y'all don't know what that is, Weeknd is Abel. When that man talks about Abel in these tracks,
reach from a waist.
Yeah, when he talk about your managers doing coke, he's talking about the Weeknd.
No, okay, so
let's go to meet.
I give you that. I give you that.
Well, you ain't gonna let. Please let Drake finish, because I don't want motherfuckers to think, because there's
a bias. Because there's a bias.
Motherfuckers think we got 7 songs to get through.
This is the last. But Meet the Grams is the last one.
Meet the Grams is the last song
for now.
It is. It is. I was there.
You can let dudes finish.
I was there.
Let him finish smashing the van and
there.
everything.
I was there. Hey, talking about halftime during the NBA playoffs. 10:30 at night. We gonna drop this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that nigga did what?
Oh yeah, there you go.
But you're on the first one trying to get it in. Ask Frank if this a good idea. The next time you cut it in a bed again. She'll even tell you leave the boy alone.
With that
This shit going.
what is that? That's that England. That's that dubstep, not dubstep, but it's that other. Is that what they call it? You understand what I'm saying, right?
Oh, I know what he did.
Yeah.
When he did that, I was like, "Oh, you want to play in the clubs? Watch me play over here."
We all
because that's gonna. I get it. It's a
but it's marketed in the sense of Kendrick is going for the 8 to 80 in America.
I'm steady right here.
Drake is going for the whatever the age group he got, but worldwide. And so now we have that I don't want to say that competition, but we see if the 8 to 80 over generations, like Drake is stuck in a generation. Like I don't want to say a generation. He probably have a.
No, keep talking. No, I just want.
Camera, go ahead.
Oh God,
it's only one camera.
You get the lead. Don't do that. Come on, keep going.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
What was you doing? They saw you.
They don't see it. Keep
going. I'm smoking. Now you got to do it.
It's not necessary, and I hear what you're saying. Not necessarily the age, this or that or whatever, but what we're doing now, honestly,
that nigga said, "Fuck what I was saying."
It's class warfare on a different scale, though, on a different scale. And I get both sides of each. I really do. Where we're old enough to listen to beef, if it's a beef, a diss track, this and that, we're gonna dissect this. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. But the newer agers, if we have not got them incorporated to that understanding, no, I need something that if the beat doesn't relate to me, if the vibe doesn't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going back and listening to how this is crafted in the double, triple entendres and this and that.
That's
or
cool,
whatever.
right? If he would have, the smart thing, if he wanted to do that, right, and he's using it as a marketing tool, then you would have separated those tracks to be able to play by themselves on Spotify, right?
I like that.
I get you're trying to get that vibe, but if you're trying to do it in that manner, cool, right? The other thing I think he's doing that's really, really bad is again, I know it's a lot of people shooting at you and a lot of people have shot at you, but you're still not shooting directly at the nigga
one that's
that is
shooting
at you. And regardless of what you feel about the last battle, whether he won or Push won, right? It was the same thing in your response.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's only my argument. Duppy is a better song than Story of Adidon, right? If you want to go back and forth with that,
we don't have to go back.
It's not. But what I'm saying is that he still never shot really at Pusha. He kept shooting at the other nigga over here named Kanye.
No.
And he's doing the same. No, what I'm saying, I'm saying that because he's doing the same thing right now in this situation where, especially when, fam, if it's one nigga that keep yelling and saying, no, you nigga, I'm coming at you. I know it's a bunch of niggas shooting at you.
Okay.
But it's not a bunch of niggas that are literally, it's just you. I'm aiming directly at you.
Okay.
Everything
let's
is
stay
about
with that
watch
same
this.
analogy. Let's stay with that same analogy. If you have a nigga, in the same analogy you said, I'm shooting at you. But the nigga you shooting at is on the platform looking and saying, I get to you when I get to you because I got a lot of niggas shooting at me. Does he lose respect for you for not? It's like boxing, right? When they take the fight, they take this fight over here, and it's like, nigga, you ducking me. It's like, no, I had this fight lined up. I've been supposed to, you know what I'm saying?
I can answer that.
No, I'll answer. I'll respond, and I'll use your boxing analogy. I know, and you can go ahead. I'll use your boxing analogy. Not when you keep taking fucking punches, niggas punch back at him.
But that's what you do every time you win.
Not when this nigga keeps punching at you. Here's the thing. You have to change your strategy. Like everybody said, everybody got a strategy he get punched in the mouth. If a nigga keep punching in your mouth, whatever your strategy you have,
punching you in the mouth.
He has. He did.
But if we're not in the fight,
No, lyrically,
wait.
and you
wait. Let me respond.
You can't. Time out. You can't.
I'm responding to what you said.
You can't bring up a boxing analogy and I say punch in the mouth, and it's not a boxing
So what I'm
analogy. I say
saying
it's
is-
not punch in the mouth. No, I mean it in
So what I'm
referring to lyrical.
Okay, so-
battle, like not literally.
So what I'm not saying literally. I'm saying, so are they in a fight now?
Kendrick has always been in a fight.
You can't say that if the other person isn't fighting.
Yes, he is. He is fighting, but he's fighting multiple people. But when one nigga keep punching at you, I get you have to respond because
You
you're not
don't.
losing the other ones. Here's the thing: you're not losing the other
Stop.
battles.
That's my whole question. What I'm saying is, if one person feels that they're in a fight with you and you don't feel you are in a fight with them, do you have to punch back? It's just like fucking Tom and Jerry with the little dog. If that little motherfucker keep punching and you like, spoil, get out of here.
No,
like, right now, they're both in the ring. That's different. I'm saying before this, the nigga keep punching and
But I'm talking about this.
Okay.
I'm not talking about before this. I'm talking about this. I'm
You
only
asking me a
referring
question
to
or
this.
I'm asking you a question?
No, you just referred to this, and I'm talking about this.
Let me see.
This is gonna be interesting. Should we give? I should give you the Jeopardy count. You
got a book on your nose.
You
did it wrong.
What you're saying?
That nigga said
What you're saying it makes sense until you actually see the opposite.
That's everything that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm saying, but that opposite,
men.
that opposite happened in the '90s.
If you
You
that
basically
opposite
just
happened
said
in the '90s.
Experience teaches you different.
The opposite of what
Yeah,
you're
I'm a
saying.
man. Yeah.
But you're talking about hope and what you think made.
I don't never talk about hope.
You just don't use the word.
All right. So I don't agree with that. But
That's
give me an example.
wow.
Just
No,
don't
give me an
use the
example.
word.
Give me an example. Give me an example.
I don't know which button.
You know synonyms.
You had a good one going, and you dropped the bottom.
I
of
didn't.
it.
No, I wasn't ready for your. I was expecting for you to just be like,
Okay.
maybe.
Nah, I don't push. That's you.
Right? No, I don't pause. I don't do anything.
You
dog.
push roll.
That said he was signed to that
I say
nigga.
home.
Try cease and desist on a like that record.
Cease and
Oh, what, you ain't
desist.
like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Wake up.
See, the Euphoria shit was way better than like that. Niggas ain't even talking about 616.
Because it was an interlude. I explained it to my young nigga. I explained it to my if you play them.
No, I agree with you, but I'm saying that's the same thing like you were saying with he used the same punch in when he was like PG and he went the same thing. I think if Kendrick would have did the same thing, I don't want to say, because I guess it would have been a copy of, I don't know how that worked. But what I'm saying is if it was all a one flowing thing and been like this is a ebb out and ebb flow, then it's different. But you like, oh, you came back with this? It's
Okay.
different.
All right. So what you have to give everything in context, right? Because what happened, right?
History don't have context.
No, but they do. Kendrick does what he does on Like That, right? And I'm saying the reason you got the two records so quickly. There's a reason you got the two records so quickly because of what Drake asked for. That's part of it, right? The entendres on entendres and the dates that Kendrick did, everything that he did, the first joint on and the second joint on, right? The third one was always in the tuck because if I respond, as soon as you respond, I'm gonna drop right back on it and step on it because that's a good. If you,
No, I agree with that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
if you
I agree
competing with a motherfucker and competing for attention and eyes,
Let's do this.
I'm gonna have a
Let's
third one
zoom
ready.
out.
But wait, that's after. Wait, hold on. I want to say before that, to Drake's credit, he dropped two records back to back, and one of them was aimed. The second one was aimed at Kendrick. The only thing that fucked that up was the use of AI. To me, in my that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, right? But that was aimed directly at him, right? He didn't have to do the I'm shooting at everybody else type shit, right? And that's where you get why Kendrick did what he did and in the manner in which he did it because he knew dude had another response. That's why he had that one waiting in the tuck, right? Because that's the chess move. Understand too,
He knows.
He
it's a leak
knows.
in the camp.
He
They've been
knows.
saying it's a leak in your camp.
And he knows how Drake played the last two, right?
Amar, is there a league in this count?
Yes, it is. He won Meek. He won the battle with Meek, going back to back and pressuring Meek. And the Pusha shit, no pun intended, he pushed on that. But this one, it's the same. It's the same way. Whereas he gonna compete the same way.
Let me ask you this.
Don't do that.
We can fast forward. A little bit. No, hold on. Let me ask y'all
What
both
he
a
do?
question.
Wait, what he do? See? What he do? See?
That's my chug.
He pushed up.
No, look. Let me ask you this. And we haven't even played all the records because
He pushed on that. Steven, don't look at me with that. Look at him with that. The man is like, God, come on, dog.
Keep going. Fuck my question.
No. You don't need the question.
Ross calling me the white boy and it kinda got a ring to it.
They do.
Rappers waving white flags while the whole club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to vigil with the candlelight.
Can you pause it one more time?
Body and you know,
That's when I knew it was Drake.
I'm going on vacation now.
'Cause I'm like,
Next time y'all plan it right, 'cause you
that's
got
a
the
smart
papers
bar
saying my
right
name,
there.
now understand the price.
White boy, we gonna win off
Can you
that.
pause it, and then I didn't. And
he
said
still
it.
did.
He's still gonna talk, yeah. Because we gotta keep. I understand because we
We
did it
got
on the
so
earlier
many
joint.
songs
Yeah,
to get to. Y'all almost got all night. Fuck it. This is a 7-hour podcast.
We
Stay-
don't. Okay, I won't say nothing. No.
Y'all got all day. Fuck it. Say what you gotta say, man.
I'll say this. This is good for the
I tried
culture.
to speed through it.
This is good for the culture. This is good for the understanding of getting back to real bar play. You know what I'm saying? If you could keep this up for the whole summer, I think, no, work with me. Because what I'm seeing is other people wanting to get in to this understanding.
yeah,
Not necessarily-
you're right.
You know what
it
I'm
would be
saying?
right now.
Right.
Given what I know right now, yes, I'll say right now in the time. If we're doing timeline, yes, you're right.
You hit
It
me
would be
with that
good.
for the whole summer to where
it would
when
be
fall come,
Yeah, we're cool.
now we're actually hearing not necessarily the music we grew up on, but a fusion of both elements. You know what I'm saying? Not just this, I just like the vibe shit. Yeah.
Scratch all that. If you're an artist outside of these Drake and Kendrick or Cole Camp, you have no idea.
Of what? You should have somebody paying attention to
That's
these
what I'm saying.
things.
Listen, let me finish. Inside track. You're an aspiring artist. You Bryson Tiller. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else that
His album's dope. He just dropped 2 weeks ago.
This nigga don't got
Album
I know
dope.
what your question
got
is.
nowhere to go.
Do you have what? I know it's going to be about the artist. No, I know it's going to be about the artist and how they feel.
Say it then.
No, I just don't know where about how they feel.
Why say anything?
You
Let me
thought
say
you
it.
was gonna get some. We both on your ass. Fuck you.
I was trying to no.
Y'all just wait.
Steve,
Y'all got all day to be here.
Steve, I can slow him down, so give you the floor. Steve, I was slowing him down to give you the floor. That's
No,
what I.
But he
ain't
like
gotta
you
step
both
on me.
talking. You both the same to me. Hey,
it's
same
taking
shit.
longer.
Am I right? Take this shit off.
Look at this overall time.
But you can't stop him. But I stopped him, and I was giving you the
Did
floor.
you?
You can't. He's Knuckles. I'm Sonic.
That nigga hit his eyebrow. I don't know what that means.
No, meaning that
Steve?
right now he was about to do the same. You just it don't matter what I. It don't matter what I said, nigga. Nobody could stop him there because he was about to say whatever.
Was.
That nigga
So that's what's like. Okay, you just set him up to
I stopped him.
No,
Nobody could stop him.
right then when you say
He's trying to tell you,
He's
you got
trying-
the leverage right now. Go ahead and go and do what you're going to do because you're going to open the door and I'm going to go. I was very melancholy and very macabre early in, and you see there's a total difference. Moses sees it because he's seen the future. He's telling you the future.
You know, sometimes when Javen wants you want Javen to pass you the ball, he won't pass you the ball. But sometimes he will pass me the ball and I can pass him the ball. But when you tell Javen, hey, I want the ball, and he knows now that you know that he'll pass the ball to me, he's gonna take the ball and
I'm
run.
going to take the ball. Fuck you. You don't
Or
want the
try
run?
to. He's gonna try to
Fine.
take the ball and run. That's
Fine.
what he's gonna do.
Fine.
I know.
Fuck you and your shirt. We going to get this
He's
bucket.
gonna do that, right? But if he doesn't know, And I try to be like, hey,
See how
he'll
long you
give
been
it to
away
me.
from the mic?
And then I was trying to give it
Pause.
to you. That's what was gonna happen.
That's your fault.
That's really what it was.
It's your fault. He picked
I'll
up
tell you
on that very quick. So what we doing? And guess who trained me for that? You. This is your fault, nigga. You trained me to do this goofy shit, dude. Am I lying to mine? No. Thank you. And your goddamn plaid shirt from 1999.
Because LeBron does the opposite with him. He'll stop him to try to let me rock.
You're welcome. This is what you wanted. You could have been over here and just tried to dip back, but no.
Kendrick Lamar and Drake, I wanted to ask a song.
Go ahead.
I'm looking at the volume. When y'all volume go louder than
That's true.
mine,
That's true. We understand.
when y'all volume go louder than mine, they
So-
can only hear one.
So Ahmad did that little thing and you looked up to see his volume, huh? That kind of
This
tells
nigga has somewhere to go.
not even that.
You're gonna be like,
If that was the case, I would have did that 15 minutes ago. I'd rather see you squirm in your seat, Pender Hughes. You know what I'm saying? No worries. You got the lead demo. Come on, what you got? What you got? Stephen A. Knott.
Drake and Kendrick, we probably not gonna get through all these songs. So I want to ask, out of the songs that y'all have heard throughout the week, what songs do you think will last throughout history that will be replayed, like going forward? Just out of this week, and we don't know what's going,
I'll
But-
let you go first.
because you gonna push,
I'm not gonna
agree
push.
or disagree.
Okay,
with
fine.
what
I'll
he
go
said.
first. I think that Meet the Grams. Personally, I think Meet the Grams is one of the top 3. Only because I never won a crown. What is number 1? Eras and this and that changed the. But I've listened to that shit at least 7, 8 times, and that shit just came out. At 11 o'clock last night.
No, I get it.
Listening
no,
for the little this and that or whatever.
But no, I'm
I
saying
say,
no. Before you start, I'm saying go 20 years out, 15
yeah,
years out.
that's what I'm
and
about to
think,
give you.
And think about what songs that you've heard
'Cause-
this week.
Right.
Wait. That you think will still be played. Now, I'm not saying like
Still be played where?
Just period.
Period. Now, what I'm saying, I'll tell you where it's not played. I'm not saying that it's played and you trying to teach a class in hip hop beef.
Okay.
You're gonna play every song.
Talk to
I'm
me.
not saying that.
Talk to me.
I'm saying that if you're just trying to, you got the aux chord. I'll give you an example. 15 years from now, you have the aux chord and you trying to tell somebody that's younger about the beef, but not fuck up the vibe. Look, I'm gonna play this song. And everybody's partying to the song or it doesn't fuck up the vibe. Whatever vibe you have there, you older. You can think of that vibe.
It'll
too.
probably be the Drake, just off the track selection, understanding this and
And I
that.
would say the Kendrick because it's
I'm gonna. Which
I would say,
Kendrick?
I would say the Kendrick
Right.
because of the old school samples.
Which one?
You're 15 years older.
Which
so
one?
you're gonna gravitate probably. What I'm saying is that upbeat of Drake.
So you saying both of them because
I'm
they
just
both
saying
encompass
you're
both of
15
them.
years in the future.
Right.
Which one? I put it like this. This is my question. Which of the songs you heard this week is timeless music?
Euphoria. I'm gonna keep saying it. Euphoria.
That's-
Euphoria.
that's-
Euphoria.
Meet the
Euphoria.
Grams. I think Meet the Grams
No,
is,
this is
again,
why.
timeless on the side of
no, I-
on the side of
No.
I know the premise.
Not
Even if I
timeless.
didn't know the
Javen,
premise
Javen,
of this song,
Javen.
this a diss song. This is one of the dumbest shits
Javen.
I've ever heard in my life.
Javen, it can be timeless in the fact that people will remember it, but it's not digestible to the point that people will play it back the way that they will play back Euphoria. And the way Euphoria starts with a fucking sample that it starts with very mellow
It's captivating.
and then drops into some shit. That shit has replay value. It's the number 1 song in the country for a reason.
Like that, it says.
No, it's not. Euphoria is the number 1 song in the country. It has been the number 1 song in the country since it dropped, and it is still the number 1 song in the country
Miles
right
Square.
now.
You just agreeing, but I'm gonna go to.
I'm sorry.
So
Y'all
when you
keep-
find out
It
that
was
was
the number-
correct, you're gonna be like,
So
I'm
you
sorry,
agree with him?
Javen.
No, it was
That's
the number one
He made your point
because it was
you
the number.
disagreed and then
It was the number
now
one.
You agreeing with him.
It broke the record for the number one streaming rap song in 2024 for a single day, and then it did it again the second day it came out. It did it Tuesday and Wednesday, back to back days. It is the number one song in the country. Like That is number 2, and then the Tommy Richmond shit is number 2, and Like That might be number 3. Of those two, keep flip flopping. But Tommy Richmond, whatever that
Either
song
way.
is.
You lost.
Okay, great.